Good evening. This is Team C05, and we're here to walk you through our approach to solving a guesstimate problem. The problem statement given to us is to estimate the number of Justin Bieber songs watched on YouTube by teenagers in India in the year 2022. In the next few slides, we will present our approach in terms of our assumptions and premises, the stepwise approach, and our guesstimate flow that we've used to arrive at our answer. My teammate Wajiha will now walk you through the assumptions and premises we've taken.
These are the assumptions and premise we have took into consideration. We have the count, which is when a user initiates a video and watches it for 30 seconds on YouTube. We took into account the Indian teenagers who have watched the video for more than 30 seconds. And as we are making the estimate for the year 2022, we should also keep in mind that JP did not release any major singles or albums this year. So there must be a little to no impact for the views to go up. Finally, we have frequency. Obviously, we have teenagers with different tastes in music, and the frequency of watching a song would be higher for believers. Now, my teammate Saurabh is going to deep dive into our approach.
We have a 5-step approach to solving this problem. In step 1, we estimated the number of teenagers in India by taking into consideration population, teenage years, and average life expectancy. From that number, we arrived to the proportion of teenagers with internet access. Now, among those teenagers, we have found out the proportion of teenagers who are using YouTube. Out of those teenagers, we have calculated the number of teenagers who watch YouTube for music. And finally, we have estimated the proportion of teenagers who watch Justin Bieber songs and also found out the frequency of their views by segmenting them into believers, regulars, and indifferents on the basis of their Justin Bieber affinity. Now, Devesh will take over for the next part.
All right, so we've estimated the total views of JB songs by teenagers in India in 2022 as 336.2 million views. How did we get to this? First, we started by estimating the number of teens in India. We took the population of India and multiplied that into the percentage of teenagers in India. After this, we wanted to know how many of these teens have internet access. We took 121 million, which is the number of teens in India, and multiplied that by 60%, which is what we think the internet penetration for teenagers is. Thirdly, we wanted to know how many of these teens then use YouTube. We took that number and multiplied it by 70%, which is our estimate of YouTube users in the teenager segment, giving us 51 million. Further, we wanted to know the YouTube users, do they use it for music or not? We're assuming that about 80% of YouTube users use it for music, and therefore we got teenagers watching music on YouTube as 41 million people in India. Pratul's going to further segment these and tell you how we got to our estimate.
So again, the number 336 million came out from dividing the three types of viewers who watch Justin Bieber into three segments. The highest segment is believers, which constitute approx 165 million views. We estimated that this segment watches approx 40 Justin Bieber songs videos in a year. Also, this segment is 10% of all the teenagers who uses YouTube for music. The second highest segment is regular, which is approx 60% of all the teenagers who use YouTube for the music. And we estimated that this segment watches approx 10 JB songs videos in a year. Total number of views by this segment is approximately 120 million. And the third and the last segment is pretty much same and watches approximately 2 JB songs videos in a year. This segment consists of 30% of all the teenage population. The total views from this segment is approx 49 million. Now my teammate Shilpa will conclude our guesstimate.
So this was our approach to reach our guesstimate number of 336.2 million. We hope you liked our approach and thank you for hearing us out.